WGN Television, Chicago.
The Illinois High School Association proudly presents another championship event. Your network hosts are Country Companies Insurance and the nearly 1,000 Country Companies agents in Illinois, and DeKalb Ag Research and the more than 750 local DeKalb dealers supplying Illinois farmers with quality hybrid seed.
And they get us up for the AA mile. This one is wide open, Craig. There's really no favorite in this race. There are a couple of guys who've got some experience, but it's basically a wide open affair.
Tom, Bill Vaughn ran 4:12.69 for 1,600 meters yesterday, approximately a 4:14 mile. He has run the fastest district time of 4:19. He's run 4:12.69, which is the fastest in the state. He has to be one of the favorites for the race.
He is in white over red, and he's on the inside as they come down the backstretch.
Seems to be a very tactical race at this point. Heavy bunching. No one wants to take the pace. This is going to make the time very slow if they keep this up.
What about the rain?
The rain, I think, really has no bearing on the mile except to keep it cool. The wind is the key factor. We don't seem to have that much wind. The rain makes the track a little bit slipperier, but in a 1,600 meter, I don't feel it's going to make that much of a difference. Again, someone has to charge to the front, and someone has to push the pace. Right now, no one seems to want to do that.
And as you said, Craig, it's going to make for a very slow time, and right now, they're at 55 seconds right now. They're jogging.
Yes, it seems that somebody's going to have to make a move soon to be able to pick the pace up. Otherwise, it's going to be a kicker's race.
1:03 at the first 400 meters. The leader at the 400-meter mark was Paul West of Country Club Hills Hillcrest. But new leader right now, wearing number 380, that is Jeff Honert, a senior from East Moline United. Also in this race, we've got Tim Vandergrift. He is right now on the inside in fourth. He was fifth last year in the Class AA mile. Craig Bauer of Deerfield, he wears number 425. He is back in the pack. He was eighth in this event. Eighth in this event last year, and eighth in the 2-mile last year, also in AA. He was a doubler, but he's not doubling this year. Not a lot of guys are doubling.
Yes, only Ralph Karen from Chicago Marist, I believe, is a doubler. Perhaps Luke Marquez from Summit Argo seems to be coming back from the 2-mile also. It's a very tough race to come back for.
And moving on the outside is Craig Bauer of Deerfield. And his coach at Deerfield is my old teammate at Proviso West, former two-time 2-mile champion in Illinois, Rich Elliott.
He was the big man in the 2-mile before I came along, Tom. He was the first, one of the first sub-9-minute 2-milers, which is like a 4-minute mile in high school.
As they enter the end of the first 800 meters, it is 2:13. Again, very, very slow. Now it's moving out to the lead.
And now it's a kicker's
the outside
race.
Is Rick Schroer of Elmhurst, York, a junior. He is in the yellow over green. Rick Schroer right now has got the lead. Running in second is Jeff Honert of East Moline United. And Vandergrift of Willowbrook is now moving into third place.
Now it's a kicker's race. They picked it up with 2 laps to go. The big sprint is going to be who can make it to the gun in good shape, who can pick it up on the last lap.
Schroer won the West Suburban Conference outdoor 1-mile run at 4:20, make it the 1,600-meter run at 4:23.7. I'm never going to get used to this metric conversion, Greg.
It's just going to take time. The whole country's going to have to do it, Tom.
Vandergrift is second. He won the DuPage County meet. He also won the Des Plaines Valley Conference 1,600-meter run. But you're right, it's going to be a kicker's race, and that means whoever's got the fastest sprint down that last part. There goes Vandergrift.
Here it comes right now. It's going to be a big last lap. We're going to try to get a time on this last quarter. It should be under 60 seconds.
1 to go. 3:14 with a lap to go as Tim Vandergrift of Willowbrook takes the lead. Craig Bauer of Deerfield right now is in second. Schroer of York is in third. Running in fourth from Glenbard West is Brad Rutherford. Running in fifth is Honert of East Moline on the backstretch.
Vandergrift is stretching it out nicely. He doesn't seem to be holding up. He's really getting nice knee lift. Look at that arm carriage. He's reaching down deep into that pocket and pulling up. There is absolutely no flaw in his form right now. He's driving hard, approximately 200 meters to go. Looks like it's going to be a one-man race so far.
Again, he won the DuPage County meet, the Des Plaines Valley Conference Championship, and he also won the Willowbrook Invitational. He's from Willowbrook. Tim Vandergrift, he ran 4:13.66 in the qualifying yesterday, and he's going to have it no problem at all. Looks like Craig Bauer of Deerfield is going to take second with ease. It'll be Tim Vandergrift of Willowbrook, the AA 1,600-meter champion for 1980, and we'll catch him at the finish line. 4:13.18. They picked it up a lot in the second half. Approximately
a 59-second flat last lap for Vandergrift. He ran an excellent race for a kicker's race. It was a very slow race because of the slow first 2 laps, Tom.
Tim Vandergrift winning it, and we got lots more coming up yet to come. It's all going to go right down to the wire. We'll remind you right now, one of your network sponsors is DeKalb Ag Research.
Down to the field to Jim Turpin.
Back down on the infield, I'm with Liz Athroth, the Executive Secretary of the Illinois High School Association. Liz, the weather looks like it's held off just in time, and you guys are winding down another fine season. Another championship is just about over with a few more to go.
Thank you, Jim, and we're very fortunate with the weather. It seems like the arena's just skirted around this track, and we appreciate that.
I guess it didn't skirt around down here last week, did it?
No, the girls, I've never been in a track meet for 2 days where it rained constantly like the girls' track meet. It was too bad.
I believe we have about, 4 more championships to go before this season is officially over and you start working on the next one?
Yes, we have boys gymnastics, girls badminton, boys baseball, and girls softball, and then we'll start next year's activities, planning and organizing those.
What's been the response to your television coverage? I know this is the first time we've had statewide coverage of a number of the so-called minor sports.
Everything has been positive that's come to our office. Naturally, we get a few negatives, but on the whole, it's strictly positive.
Every time I come to a track meet, Liz, I'm just amazed at the amount of work, the amount of just people, volunteers, many of them, that take part in one of these.
Yes, we have roughly 170 men that dedicate and devote their time and effort to this tournament series without any compensation whatsoever. It's amazing, and that's the strength of the Illinois High School Association track meet.
Thank you for coming on with us. Congratulations to you and your staff for another fine tournament.
Thank you, Jim.
Thank you, Liz. Liz Astroff, the Executive Secretary of the Illinois High School Association. Now here's a very special interview coming up. Don?
In Rock Island, WIFR in Rockford, WICS in Springfield, and WICD in Champaign. Thanks to all of you, and we welcome you to the girls and boys both State Track and Field Championship.
By the way, as far as coaches who have won team titles, Russ Deason of Lyons Township has won 5. Bob Woodruff of Oak Park won 5. And there was a fellow who won one back in 1913. His name was Bob Zupke. He went on to be a famous head football coach somewhere. I think it was the University of Illinois. Some of the results we have. AA 1,600-meter run. Tim Vandergrift wins at 4:13.47. There they are on the winner's stand. In second place was Craig Bauer of Deerfield, 4:14.57. In third place, Brian Rutherford of Glenbard West. In fourth place, Rick Schroer of Elmhurst, York. In fifth, Jeff Hoonard of East Moline United. Sixth, Ralph Caron of Chicago Marist. Seventh, Bill Vaughn, Midlothian Bremen. By the way, they score 8 places. You know, when I was on the state championship team at Proviso West 1968, we had 4 different guys score. We scored 20.5 points. We were almost beaten by one guy named Greg Johnson of East St. Louis Lincoln. He won 2 events and almost beat us single-handedly. On the track right now.
More second straight title. East St. Louis Lincoln won their 3rd straight title. In Class A, Chicago University, the runner-up, 1 point away, 36-35. New Lenox Providence 3rd, Watseka 4th, Buda Sheffield Western 5th, Greenville, Peoria Bergen, and Immaculate Conception Elmhurst tied for 6th. As the song says, here's to the winners.
All righty, we're assembling on the track for the boys Class A 1,600-meter relay. And we'll be back with that in just a couple of moments after we remind you that one of your